Hello, I'm Melahai, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build this modern house that's behind me right now. So I'll put the blocks that you need to build it on the screen now, and let's build. So this is everything that you're going to need, and I do have to apologise because throughout the whole video, the cyan terracotta, I describe it as grey concrete or light grey concrete because I obviously got mixed up while recording my voiceover, so sorry about that. But if you hear me talking about grey concrete, just know that it's a cyan terracotta. This house is actually a lot bigger on the inside than I thought it was going to be, so I'm happy with that, and I hope you are too. Anyways, let's build. The first thing that we're going to do is place a row of 11 light grey concrete. Then going to the right, we're going to leave a gap of 1 block, and then do the same thing, place 11 light grey concrete. Then we're going to extend everything up by 7 blocks, still using light grey concrete, so it'll all be 8 blocks tall. Then connect the 2 walls together at the top. And you should have something that looks like this. It's like a little N. So now we're going to come to the inside of it and replace all the grass with light grey concrete. And then in the big hole that you can see at the front and the back of the house, we're just going to fill it in with grey stained glass panes. On the back as well. And once you've done that, we're going to move on to doing the left side of the house. To start, we're going to go to the grey concrete on the left, count up 4 blocks, and then on the 4th, we're going to go left by 6 blocks in white concrete, and then connect the 6th block to the floor. Then come behind the white concrete which is placed, and we're going to go back by 10 blocks. Then connect the 10th one to the floor. And then at this side of the house, we're going to connect both of the poles together across the bottom like this. And then we're just going to connect the white concrete to the back of the house like this. And we're also going to go along the bottom on this side as well. And you should have a shape that looks like this from the front. So now we're going to move on to filling it all in. Then, starting 1 block behind the white concrete at the front of the house, we're going to do a row of spruce wood planks all the way across the house like this. And then fill in the front, again, 1 block behind the white concrete at the front. You can see it clearer now. So once you've done that, we're going to destroy a 3x2 hole for the door. And in the edges of this hole, we're going to place a dark oak stair with an upside down dark oak stair on top of it, like this. Then replace the middle block on the bottom with a smooth stone block, and then come to the inside and place your dark oak door from the inside, and it will look like this. Now grab your grey stained glass panes, and I'm going to place some all around the edge like this. And this is what it should look like when you've finished. Now we're going to come to the spruce wood corners and place 2 more spruce wood planks on top of these corners like this. Then in front of the spruce corner that you've just placed, on the side of the house, we're going to place a quartz stair with an upside down quartz stair on top of it, and then we're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now get your black stained glass panes, and we're going to do 2 rows above the spruce wood like this. And this is what the side of the house should look like. So now at the back, we're just going to do the same thing with the quartz stairs on both sides. And again, fill in the spruce wood with black stained glass panes. And once you've done that, come to the top and we're going to fill in the roof of this with smooth stone blocks. And now you've finished the structure of the left side of the house. So now what we're going to do is grab your black stained glass panes, and we're just going to do a row across the top of the white concrete. This is going to create a balcony, which I'll show you how to get into once we've finished the whole house. Now on the right grey concrete wall, we're going to go back by 1 block and then build up 7 blocks in white concrete. And then we're going to go right by 5. And we're also going to go right by 5 on the bottom. And again, right by 5 on the 4th block. And this should create like an E shape. Now come to the back of the house, and 1 block behind the back on the 7th block, so on this block here, we're going to go out by 6 blocks in white concrete and then connect that to the floor. And now we're going to connect that to the grey concrete wall across the bottom like this, and then build up by 2 blocks and connect that to the white concrete. And this should create like a 6 shape at the back of the house. Now what we're going to do in the upper half of this 6 is go across in quartz stairs and then across the top in upside down quartz stairs. And in the middle of this, we're going to fill it in with black stained glass panes. So this is what it should look like. Now come to the side of the build and we're going to connect the 2 sides together at the bottom, in the middle, and at the top. Basically just connect the points of the 3 to the other side of the wall, and this is what it should look like so far. Now we'll come to the inside and we're going to place spruce wood planks all the way across the bottom, like this. Then come to the front of the house, and what we're going to do now is place 2 spruce wood planks in both corners, and place 2 more spruce wood planks on the right corner and connect it to the left corner, and then in the 2 block gap that you've got left we're going to put black stained glass panes, and from the outside this is what it should look like. Then come back inside and we're going to do the side of the build, so place 2 spruce wood planks on the corner and connect it to the other corner, and then fill in the gap that we've left with black stained glass panes. And then for the back we're going to do 2 more spruce wood planks in both corners and connect them together. And in the 2 block gap we're going to fill it in with black stained glass panes, and from the outside this is what it will look like. It's a little bit wonky, but if you wanted to change it so that it's all black stained glass panes then you could, but this is just how I left it. And then all the way across the side and front of the house we're going to place upside down quartz stairs like this. Now in the big hole at the front and side of the house we're just going to fill it in with grey stained glass panes. Then come inside of the build and we're going to fill in the spruce wood floor. And while we're here we're also going to change the actual floor from grass to spruce wood planks as well. I mean, you don't have to use spruce wood planks if you don't want to, but this is just what I use. You can use any block. And then on the actual roof we're just going to fill it in with white concrete. And now we're very close to finishing the outside structure of the build, so now what we're going to do is just go around the whole thing and destroy the floor and just replace it with smooth stone all the way around, 1 block wide. And once you get to here we're going to fill that little 3 block gap in with more smooth stone. And then another thing that we're going to do is extend the blocks in front of the door and to the left of the door out by 4 more blocks. This just creates a little path into the doorway. And also, if it's going to annoy you that it's only on one side of the door, you can put it on the other 2, it doesn't matter. Now what we're going to do is get our oak leaves and go around the whole right side of the build, and it should just connect here. And now we're going to move on to doing the interior of the build. So I'll show you where to put the stairs and stuff. So first things first, come into the left side of the build and we're going to want to change the floor from grass into whatever block you want. I choose spruce wood planks just because it matches with everything else. And also, while I'm here, I'd like to say please subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to hit 5k by the end of the year and we're quite far off. We're about 2,000 subscribers off, so please subscribe, it'd really help me out. But now that we've finished the floor, we're just going to destroy a 2x1 hole in the middle of this grey block here, just so we can put a door in. And do the same thing here on this wall and put another door in. And once you get into the right side of the build we're going to put a staircase, well not a staircase, we're going to put a ladder on this block here. So grab your ladders, we're just going to place 3 ladders going upwards so you can get into the top floor. And to get onto the balcony we're going to do the same thing where we go through the grey wall, so destroy a hole for the door. And we're going to have to place another grey concrete just so we can actually get through, and then place a staircase in like this so then you can get onto the balcony. And that's the whole house finished. Leave a like if you built this in your world and subscribe if you're new because I've got plenty of builds like this and others on my channel too. And as I mentioned a few minutes ago, we're trying to hit 5k by the end of the year. I hope to see you in another video soon. Bye!